ready for like 2 hours.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
You need to ask the follow-up question.
I mean, we recorded a video that didn't work.
What did you
At
get?
least, we did. So we're live for the fans. So a little sneak peek what's coming. We just recorded a takeover preview that worked, and another short quiz that worked, and another quiz that apparently, I don't know why, in my recording software it showed it was working and was recording, but it only recorded like the first 8 minutes of like 15 minutes or something. So yeah, be on the lookout. At least two videos next week. One Takeover New York preview and a little WrestleMania themed quiz.
Are we live?
We are, yes.
We are indeed. We're live, pal.
Yeah,
Right,
I didn't realize either, but he continued to.
In that case, hello and welcome to the March 30th edition of WrestleVision Live, in which we're going to do a special episode this week. We're going to do a WrestleMania preview and predictions thing. Before we start, we've had a bit of a rocky road in terms of setting this up. I might die. My electric has gone off twice.
Physically as well, considering what he's been eating.
During this period. So if I just randomly drop out of the stream, it's probably because... Yes, the electrics have gone off. Also, just before we were about to start, some of my mates brought me some chips from the chippy, so I'm eating them. Adds to the appeal, I think. We've got some sauce as well. I mean, I don't think we really need to say anything else.
Yeah,
We're not going to have as much of a news focus this week as we do usually, mainly because, with the exception of one or two, there hasn't really been any news outside of WrestleMania stuff, and the WrestleMania stuff we'll cover in each individual match we preview. So we're just going to go through every match, do a little bit of a news review of like what's going on with it, and then a prediction. We might as well get that underway. Jan knows what order we're going in.
So first match, we go on after WWE.com, so the order on there. And the first match on there is the Women's Battle Royal.
Joy.
Well, what an absolute waste of life.
Everyone's favourite match.
This match was debuted last year. Naomi won. No one remembers that.
To be honest,
I think the most gutting news in terms of the WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal is the fact that Asuka is in it.
I was about to say that. I was about to say that I wouldn't be mad. I'm not mad at having that match on the card because I think battle royals are always fun. Not the best matches, but they're always fun to watch. But I'm just mad that Asuka is in this match. That's what just pisses me off.
More later in the triple threat match, but basically, the SmackDown Women's Championship match, they decided. Now, this whole like WWE like PR thing is bizarre because the sort of selling point of this WrestleMania, this year's WrestleMania, and the mainstream attention it's going to get is the fact that it's the first ever women's main event. So they're going to get loads of good publicity for empowering women, etc. However, they dropped the SmackDown Women's Championship match because they decided there were already enough women on the show, which is slightly hypocritical, in my opinion. So anyway, if anyone that isn't Asuka wins this,
which it will be.
She'll be runner-up or some...
She'll be runner-up when Big Lacey gets in, gives her a big woman's right and dumps her out.
I think what my top three to win this are obviously Asuka, Nikki Cross, and although I don't want to see it happen, but it's a possibility, Lacey Evans. And the fourth one...
likely, I think, are not even Asuka. I really don't think Asuka's winning it.
But what about
Lacey, Mandy? Yeah, Mandy's number 2. And
Yeah,
I
that's
guess
my
Sonya,
my top
or
my
like
top
a debut.
my top 5 are Nikki Cross, Ruby Riott, Asuka, Mandy Rose, and Lacey Evans. Those are my top 5 to win this match. Or maybe I don't. I want to
I
see
don't
us.
think Asuka is going to win it
I don't
because
think.
she's going in as like the standout heavy favorite, and as we'll get to in the next Battle Royal, I don't think both of them are going to win.
I think it would be a bit predictable for her.
The predictable winner will come in the Andre Battle Royal.
Liam is dead. He's died.
yeah?
Well, there he goes.
Let's leave that picture in as long.
Yeah,
Okay.
if he comes back, let's just continue. So
Yeah, there he is. Woo!
he's back.
I dropped out. This might happen. I don't know why.
Let's
What was I
just
saying?
ignore him and carry on.
I
Liam.
was saying, predictable isn't always bad, but I think they might not want to go with the predictability in this one, so I don't think Asuka's going to win. In terms of who might, see, we say Lacey, but we know that the original plan was for Lacey to sort of, as completely bizarre as it is, to become the next Ronda Rousey in terms of being the top woman in the company along with Charlotte and Becky. They've obviously dropped that because she wasn't in the plans for the SmackDown Women's title match. It was going to be Mandy.
It'll be Lacey or Mandy that wins this.
Yeah, but
I don't think Asuka's going to be runner-up. I think the final 2 will be Mandy and Sonya.
The fact that they dropped all their Lacey plans tells me it's not going to be Lacey, because why would they have her win if they've decided she isn't good enough?
But she hasn't been announced either, so that's what's throwing me off. She's the only woman who hasn't been announced.
Obviously, she might not appear, or she might just walk out during the main event, do her entrance and walk back.
Angle versus Corbin. Demon Finn's halfway down.
Maybe that would make that match a little bit interesting.
Demon Finn's halfway down the ramp, and then Lacey just walks out, passing straight to the back, and then it carries on.
I mean, we laugh about all of that, but that's a slight possibility, so it might happen.
Yeah. We just laugh about it because we want to play the horrible possibilities of
my tears.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we don't laugh,
we'll just cry.
So my prediction, anyway, my prediction is Mandy. Dan, your prediction for the WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal?
Well, I'm going against all odds and say it's Asuka anyway. Because
this is strikingly similar to the battle I did at Evolution, where everybody was like, it's Asuka, Asuka's the favourite, and then it ended up being Nia.
Yeah. But this time they have people already going mad about her dropping the title so soon before WrestleMania, so at least give her that to kind of apologize, because people are already that mad and crazy about Baron Corbin being Kurt Angle's last match, so they will probably go Asuka here just to please the fans.
We're going to keep Becky and Kofi and Seth winning, so we should be happy, and then that'll be their sunset.
I doubt that all of that is going to happen, but we talk about that later.
Okay. Could Ember be back?
I doubt it.
I don't think so. I think she injured her shoulder in January, right?
She's busy playing D&D anyway.
It was in the Rumble, wasn't it?
Yep, and
so she won't be back.
Yeah,
or she might, well, no.
She said about I think her time out was 3 to 6 months. I think.
Woo, Ric Flair.
Yeah, but Connell, you didn't give your prediction yet. Neither did I.
Mandy Rose.
And mine is Asuka as well. Not because I want to see her win. Just my prediction. I want to see Mandy as well, but prediction is Asuka. So next match. I want to see Mandy win, but in prediction wise, I'm going to say Asuka.
Move on to the next one, I guess.
Yeah, next
The
one is not really a match, but on WWE.com, the next one or next piece of WrestleMania was Alexa Bliss hosting the show. I don't know what to say about that.
A very long moment of Blitz. 8 hours of Bliss.
Interrupted by Carmella and R-Truth, and then a dance break to open Mania.
And
They've been doing an angle on Twitter where R-Truth and Carmella.
Also, R-Truth isn't in the.
Thinks he's the host.
Also, R-Truth is in the Battle Royal.
Come out. I don't think we really need to say much. I don't think anything else.
I don't either. It's a weird one.
I don't.
He is. He
I
must.
think we can move on from Alexa. I don't think we need to.
Not
no,
really.
he's not, because he's going to be interrupting Alexa. We've been through this.
Well, it's not really a prediction, so I think we can move on, right?
Yeah, we don't really need to say.
Predict Alexa to host WrestleMania.
So,
wow.
I mean, I did when
next,
they said.
Next one is the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
I have £2 on Otis at 50 to 1. So if Otis wins this match, I win £100.
Yeah.
And we haven't got pick of the week.
We don't have it this week. I forgot that.
Anyway, Braun's winning.
You have
the SNL guys will hide or the one that Braun. Well, I don't know which is which. I don't care. I think it's Colin. Colin will hide under the ring, come out at the end when Braun thinks he's won, and then try and eliminate Braun, and then fail, and then Braun will win anyway. That's my prediction.
The final three will be Braun and the two SNL guys.
I'm going to go with something crazy, and it's not really. I think Braun is going to win as well, but I think another. So we have two celebrity stars in the match from SNL, but I think stars or comics. But someone else who I think could very well be in the match is someone who retired from the NFL earlier this month. That is Rob Gronkowski, who very well could be in this match.
Mojo's in it though, so I'm not too sure.
Who knows? But I think it's a possibility.
I don't think Mojo's in it.
No, but
I don't think he is either.
But I think Rob Gronkowski is it's a possibility that he's in the match or involved in this match. But my prediction to win this is also Braun. Yeah.
Gronk's an interesting one because if he does appear, it will be in some capacity with Mojo.
It will team with Mojo against the rival.
But Mojo's not been announced on the.
No, he's not.
Battle Royal, so. And it is bizarre that Mojo hasn't been announced for the Battle Royal, which leads me to believe that they might be doing something.
Maybe, yeah, that's what I was saying. Maybe it's like a surprise thing. Maybe.
Get to it later on, but I think everybody they've left out has been left out for a reason.
Yeah.
Literally everybody.
Like Kurt Hawkins.
Like everybody will be on that show because they always are.
Yeah. Literally every single superstar on the WWE.com page will appear on WrestleMania.
What will they do with Kurt Hawkins?
Apart from the injured ones, of course. And maybe Kurt Hawkins, I don't know where I'd put him in.
So your guys' predictions for this match?
Strowman.
Yeah, so we all have Braun there.
How exciting.
Get these heads. Maybe it's Nicholas. Who knows?
I'd hope it's Andrade, but it's not going to be.
Next match is the Intercontinental Championship match. Bobby Lashley versus possibly the Demon Finn Balor.
Almost all but confirmed to be.
Yeah. In which case, Balor is winning.
Well, 100%.
I think he's winning anyway, if he's the demon or not.
Even
But
if he's Finn Balor the man, he's winning.
Good
but
point.
yeah,
Yeah, probably a pretty lackluster match. I don't really look forward to that one.
I don't think it goes that
I
long.
feel sorry for Finn Balor because every single match he has, like, it's not his fault. It's WWE's fault. Every single match he has is the exact same. It doesn't matter if it's against Bobby Lashley or it's against Leo Rush. This has been proven many times. They have the exact same structure of match, where he gets worked over and then wins with a coup de grace at the end. So, I mean, I don't know if that's going to happen if he's the demon, because they won't want to beat the demon down too much. But he's going to win.
If he's the demon, I think this goes like 5 minutes.
Yeah. A bit like the Corbin match at SummerSlam, but longer.
yeah.
But
Slight.
The one positive thing about this, maybe some don't agree, but I like it that the Intercontinental Championship match as well as the US title match, which we will get to later, they are not multi-man matches this year. I like it that they are one-on-one matches again and not always those just random thrown together multi-man matches. And Liam is dead already, I think, again.
I wouldn't have minded this. Yeah, just ignore him. Carry on. He'll be back. I wouldn't have minded the US title match being the ladder match, because I think ladder matches
Yes,
always
that's
have
true.
And I wanted to see Andrade in a big match.
Ali, Owens,
And Ali.
Rob
Yeah.
being Jeff
But-
Hardy, maybe.
Like WWE works these days, they might change it at SmackDown or they change it at WrestleMania Day.
It won't change them because they've announced Andrade and Ali for the Battle Royal.
Oh yeah, they did.
Anyway, woo Ric Flair.
Woo, Ric Flair. Next match. The Cruiserweight Championship match. Buddy Murphy against Tony Nese.
Yeah, one of the better matches, better build matches. There's an actual storyline going on there. Because Tony Nese won the tournament to determine a new #1 contender to Buddy Murphy's championship. And there we are now, Tony Nese finally getting a little bit of the spotlight he really, really earned. And then we have the champion, Buddy Murphy. And there's a little bit of history between the two because they are like training buddies. And now, yeah, Buddy Murphy has shown his true colors and turned on Tony Nese. And I believe that Tony Nese will actually be winning the title here.
Yep.
Interesting. I do not. I think Murphy's retaining.
Dan, before I say anything, could you scoop over to your left a little bit?
Yeah, I could. But I
Thank you.
predict that because normally the reputation is that people don't win in their hometown, and but Tony Nese will prove everyone wrong by actually winning in his hometown.
I think Buddy Murphy is going to. I could see him losing the title, but it's a weird one for me. I can see both of this match is like I can see both of them winning. I'd be fine with any one of them winning. I wouldn't be mad if Murphy retains. I wouldn't be mad if Nese gets the title.
A few matches on this show that I look at and think they could go either way. This is one of them, but I am leaning slightly more towards Murphy.
Yeah, agreed. I am the same way here. So
Liam says Tony Nese.
Okay.
Yeah, probably. I'm
Moving
sure.
on.
So anything you want to add?
It's going to be one of the better matches of the card. Great build.
It'll be on
Probably-
kickoff.
Probably on the kickoff show, yeah.
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 We'll see. Next match. Can we please not talk about this? It's Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin.
Speaking of
I am the
either
devil.
way, not only can I see this result going either way, the actual match itself
could go either way.
Could see it being a squash in favor of Kurt. Could see it being a squash in favor of Corbin. Could see it being an extended, dragged-out 15-minute match where Kurt wins. Could see it being an extended 20-minute match where Corbin wins.
Maybe Kurt will squash Baron Corbin, and then, like in 2002, he says, "Is there someone in the back that can live up to what they say they are," or something like that, whatever he said back then, and then Cena comes out and it's his real last match.
I think the match is happening. I think it's Kurt and Corbin.
Yeah, I think so.
Something happening. Actually,
I think so too. The match is going to happen, but it's going to be a squash match, and after that, Cena, in some in however they do it, is going to come out, and then there's going to be the next match of Kurt versus Cena.
My prediction is Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas are going to appear backstage, attack Baron Corbin, and John Cena will replace him instead. So it will become full circle. We get to see Team Angle once again, and when Kurt gets beaten, they also come out and celebrate, all four of them. That would be great, nice scene. Charlie Haas.
Liam says he predicts a Corbin win.
Yeah, he predicted Corbin to win.
I have Kurt.
I predicted Kurt win.
Dan, you also have Kurt?
Yeah, I have Kurt win that match. If that match is going to happen, I see Kurt win. If Cena answers actually there and comes out, Cena will win. But for the announced match, I'm going with Corbin.
With Corbin?
Yes.
Interesting.
Because Vince likes heat.
That heat is going to be massive if Corbin actually beats Angle.
Yeah, that's exactly his thought process.
Yes, and that's,
That would be a heavy pill to swallow.
As well.
But Liam also goes, Liam goes also with Corbin.
We need him to predict the Cruiserweight match. And we move on to...
As Dan likes to call him Saint Joe, it's Samoa Joe versus Rey Mysterio.
Sing hallelujah!
Now, I mentioned before, like, there was a couple of matches in this match where I literally could see them going either way, but I was leaning one way towards the other. This match, literally 50-50.
Yep.
I have no idea which way they're going to go with this. I think Dominic's going to get choked out on SmackDown, not on the actual show, so that's irrelevant. I'll go with literally a flip of a coin in my head. Ray.
I think they going with Joe. And maybe because I think what you said, Connel, was great. They're going to go with Joe. Joe chokes out Dominic on SmackDown this Tuesday, and maybe Dominic will challenge for the US title after
Dominic
Mania.
Will help Ray win. Yeah. Liam says Joe wins.
Yeah.
And then when Dominic checks on Dominic will get choked out as well.
Yeah, I can see that happening. Cool. That's
And then they will fight for the custody of Dominic at Backlash.
Joe's new family will be AJ's wife, Ray's son.
But yeah, it's what Connor said. This match could go either way, and it's 50-50. But
I can't split it. It could literally 50-50.
Yeah, but for prediction wise, I'm going to go with Joe.
There's a good chance that if we do an article about this, I've changed to Joe because I literally can't decide.
I'm all Joe here. The title needs longer runs. Joe's the right guy to hold the title. Joe needs actually something he can sink his teeth into, and Ray doesn't really need the title. So, Samoa Joe all the way.
The one title Ray has never won.
Yeah, but they haven't played it up, so
there's still a show left to go.
Yep.
Woo, Ric Flair. Speaking of people who have held the US title. Ric Flair.
I mean, the next match, I think both of them held the US title as well. The next
Yes.
match is
Yeah.
AJ Styles versus Randy Orton.
Another one could go either way, but my gut is leaning more towards Randy to win this one.
Yeah, I think. I weird noises I make because I don't know what to say about this match. Great. I think for what it is, it's a good build to this match. I like it. Randy is this vicious heel again. Which he works best at this, or like this. His character is the best when he has this vicious heel character. But I think also Orton is
I have
going
no
to.
reason for predicting Orton. I just think it's going to be Orton.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. It's. I think if we talk about reasons, and sometimes we talk about people needing victories, I think Orton needs to win this match more than
Yeah.
AJ does.
AJ's untouchable, basically, at this point.
And to be honest, I think I've never said this before, but AJ has been in the WWE now for just over 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I think in that short amount of time, he already earned his spot in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, he has.
And I've never seen a wrestler, even if he came in from a different company or something like that, I've never seen someone earn their spot in a company you would never think of seeing them in, earn their Hall of Fame spot that fast. I've never seen someone do that.
Crazy, someone gets used right in WWE. It's crazy,
Yeah.
I know.
It depends on the criteria for Hall of Fame, because I think a lot more people on the current roster are going to get in the Hall of Fame than people seem to think.
Yeah, but they didn't earn it, quote unquote, earn it, because you don't really earn it.
Depends what criteria you think. If you really want to push it, you could say Balor earned it at SummerSlam on his first month.
Yeah, but I think he was in the company at that point for
NXT doesn't count, I don't think. They're not going to induct somebody in Hall of Fame because of NXT merits.
Yeah, but I mean on if they are under the WWE umbrella, and NXT is under the WWE umbrella, and they've been in the company. But yeah, I can see Bella for sure. Yeah, but but final predictions on this match.
Randy Orton.
Dan?
AJ. Oh no, let me think about it for a minute. Randy. What did Randy do last year? He was US champion, I believe. There was a Bobby Roode Mahal match.
Jinder Mahal and Rusev.
Yeah. Randy, not AJ. Randy's winning.
I think Randy is. Did Liam say anything? Did he write anything?
Yeah, he said Randy.
Okay, then we are all agreeing on Randy with this one.
Here was this in my head.
Next match. Women again. A women's tag team championship match. Or the women's tag team title match.
Events that have happened this week have now changed my mind on this match.
Did they?
I now think Sasha and Bayley are going to retain.
Tamina. Yeah, I really like the inclusion of the Divas of Doom. Because I've been a fan of the team back then in the days. Say that Tables match was great for the time, or at the time. Iconics is a little bit random. Why are they in there? Yeah, but they're cool.
Well,
so
they
I don't
they
mind that
beat
really.
they beat
Tamina
Sasha
Nia
and
Jax,
Bayley.
well, I don't know, but yeah, I believe Naya has to be in there for some reason. And yeah, but I'll also say if there would be dropping the title then to Beth and Natalia, but I don't really see that happening, so I'm gonna go with the title retention too.
I think if they were to drop, it would have been to Nia and Tamina, and I would have predicted that last week, but stuff that's happened this week has changed my mind.
Nobody
I think nobody meaner than Tamina. I just thought of something. Connell, didn't you do something before the stream in regards to Tamina? Weren't you exposed on our Discord server for...
I was joking, mate.
You're never going to...
You're not looking at her.
You're never going to know what happened, okay? It doesn't belong on YouTube.
But I was joking, mate.
Were you though? I mean, look at her.
That's for you to figure out.
No,
yeah,
but
anyway.
I think also Sasha and Bailey are going to retain, and I think the next challenges for this title will be from NXT.
I think the next challenger for this title will be the Riot Squad.
Just like
Okay.
Liam said, because he also predicts a title retention.
So I guess since Liam is writing stuff, he basically gave up on trying to get back in.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
So-
we have a lovely picture of Liam mid hair flip on screen. It's kind of fitting. Then yeah, I think we all agree that Sasha and Bailey are going to retain here.
Mhm.
We're getting through this quicker than I thought, actually, because
Yeah,
Liam
because there
isn't
has
here.
been barely any builds to these matches, so what is there to talk about?
Yeah, and also Liam isn't here, which would add another layer of discussion, really.
Yeah,
But
he's like talking all the time.
He's the reason why we always get off topic.
Yeah. So,
But-
woo!
woo,
Ric Flair.
Rick go whoo on the itch.
Okay.
Next
we can't
match.
say we are not Ronda Rousey, so.
It's her. Damn it.
Yeah, it's her vagina. You can't talk about her.
So let's go.
Next match.
Ooh, ah.
Ooh, Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre.
Speaking of matches that I think could go either way, this is not one of them. Roman's winning.
Yeah,
Yep.
Roman's winning like 10,000%.
But I only predict Roman because it's his first big match back. If
I
it
only
would,
predict Roman because
it's Roman.
it's Roman.
No, but if it would have happened under normal circumstances, so without him coming back from leukemia, just being a normal build to WrestleMania match, I think I would have predicted McIntyre. But with the things surrounding this match, it's Roman for me. Prediction wise.
If Drew wins this match, I will be shocked. I'll
Yeah.
do the stream naked. I won't actually.
Oh no, let's.
I won't actually do that.
Well, we can only see your shoulders, so it doesn't really matter now.
I'll just have to do it topless.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah.
Maybe you're not
I'm
wearing
not
any.
doing it anyway. I'm not doing it anyway because A, I'm not going to do it, and B, Roman's winning. So
Yeah, the big dog. It's so everyone is saying the big dog.
I think-
What it? Liam also says Roman. It will be a better. It will be a better of a match, but Roman is 100% winning.
To be honest, just talking what you just said about like this with doing the stream naked if Drew wins.
woo.
Why do
I
we have to
think-
stick on that?
No, it's a transition into something else. I think we all watch attention plug for another channel. I don't really care at this moment, but Cultaholic does prediction as well, and they do punishments.
Yes.
Why not do them as well? Maybe not for Mania, but if we can come up with something funny for
Way to start.
punishments, a good way to start with punishments. Doesn't have to be anything major or so, but I think it would be a funny thing for the person who gets the least points to do a little punishment.
Yeah, put in the comments what you want to see, but we are not getting naked. So,
I mean, shoot me a DM, and if the bill
and we are not cutting our hair.
and I mean, I would cut my hair if it would be longer, but uh, about the pictures,
And I will not wax my asshole.
And I won't watch like 10 hours of something because I don't have the time. It's not our day-to-day job.
So,
like Cultaholic.
people about the pictures
Ooh,
Dan
Ric
just
Flair.
mentioned. Shoot me a DM and
we theme. I'll do that.
no,
Yeah,
hey,
I'll do that totally.
shoot me a DM, and if the color of the bill is right, I'm going to do it.
Anyway,
Woo!
Woo, triple woo. You know it.
speaking of triple,
Well, not
Speaking
really
of
triple.
no.
Well,
Speaking of brothers-in-law,
brother-in-law Shane McMahon versus The Miz is next.
Yeah.
another one sort of 50-50, but I'm now leaning more towards the Miz because it's 40 anywhere. Shane will dive off something and kill himself.
No, he's a heel now. He will tease to dive off something really, really crazy and won't. And then the Mist does that.
I think everyone they left out of the Battle Royal, they left out for a reason.
Yeah.
Because on SmackDown they had Sanity and Primo and Shelton Benjamin in Shane's corner. They may come out and help him here because there's no DQ and because they're not in the Battle Royal.
Shelton Benjamin is.
So
Oh, not Shelton then, but the other.
my prediction is The Miz by death of Shane McMahon. Because
I
of
don't
jumping
believe
something
that
high.
Shane is actually jumping because he's a heel now.
I don't think he's jumping, but he might get thrown off something.
Yeah, maybe that. Yeah, that makes sense.
But
didn't
Shane
jump
didn't
off
care
Bugs
in the
on-
past.
At SummerSlam that one year. But
Shane jumped off stuff in the past, even though he was a heel. So
yeah, but he didn't jump. He got knocked off.
yeah, maybe. Yeah,
Yeah, so that'll
True.
be what happens here.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can see
But
that happening.
To be honest, Shane is back in the day when he was like the young son of his rich dad. He was great at playing the heel role, but this heel run, is like really, really bad at playing a heel. It just doesn't deliver at all. His promos are even worse than they were before. He's not. He doesn't seem like a bad guy to me. He's like the same old Shane, but he's now breathing even heavier into his microphone, and that's the only thing that changed. Yeah, like I don't know what's going on with the man, and but on the other hand, the Miz is suddenly playing a great babyface. So
I really didn't want him to go face. I thought he was rubbish first time,
yeah,
but he's actually a lot better this time.
yeah, that's great. And Liam says he's picking Miz because George.
Oh, involved.
But
Yeah, George Smith Enemy,
I
absolute
think
legend.
I think
Maybe George does the super leap and jumps on Shane.
Yeah.
George is
Yeah.
doing the shooting star off a ladder from outside the ring into the ring, and then Miz is doing the pin. No, but I think
Or maybe he just stunts Shane with his incredible look.
maybe that glorious
Oh.
mustache.
He owns a fast food chain or fast food restaurant, isn't that? Yeah, he does. Maybe he just gives that to Shane and he will lose all of his stamina.
Loser of the predictions has to travel to George Mazzanin's restaurant.
No, but
Let me look that up.
The
real
Miz,
quick.
I
George
think
McDonald fast food restaurant. It's the Chipotle Mexican Grill. That's his restaurant. That's what Google says.
Who has to buy their ticket and go there?
Yeah, you have to go. It's in Cleveland though, so that's not really in the New York area.
Well, yeah, I think it's. Connell mentioned this a few times during the stream, but that's a match. This is a match that can go either way again. I
I'm
think.
now leaning. I added the stipulation to it. I'm leaning more. But if you'd asked me this last week, I might have even gone for Shane or said it was more 50-50. But now they added that stipulation, I think Miz is winning.
Yep.
I have
Dan?
to correct myself. The fast food restaurant is called Mr. Hero,
Hero.
owned by George Enterprises Inc.
Dan,
Anyway,
who do you have in this match?
The Miz.
Who did Liam have again?
The Miz.
Speaking of breathing heavy into the microphone and spitting a lot, give me what I want.
That picture, okay, but go on. I will talk about the picture later.
Give me what I want. Give me what I want.
Yeah, okay.
Give me what I want.
What do you want?
Speaking of matches, that
What I want is a better WrestleMania build.
Yeah, the best WrestleMania build for this WrestleMania, actually, I believe.
Speaking of matches that I 100% know are going one way over the other, like the Roman match, there's only one match I'm more confident of than that match, and that is this one. Big Papa Based H is pulling out the win, especially now he's put his career on the line, because we know this man, in the words of the immortal Ric Flair, will never retire.
Woo!
Big
But
Flair.
we won't move on here. No, because I want to talk about that picture first. First, Batista doesn't have any nipples, but that's... And then they use a picture of Triple H when he was from like 19 years ago and put his bald head on there. It looks so strange. It looks so weird.
I think it's actually. I don't.
To make me look like
I actually think that it's just Triple H.
Triple H has a bad shaped body these days. He still looks awesome for his age.
Does Batista really have no nipples
I
in
haven't
this
been
picture?
working out as heavy because I tore my bicep
yeah,
in
I
Saudi
enlarged-
Arabia.
They could just use a picture from last year, but not from like 19 years ago.
I enlarged the picture, and Batista has nipples.
He
has. Okay.
But I also think it's a current, not current, but it's not a Photoshop picture of Triple H actually.
No, it's definitely. I will look that up. Triple H 2000 images. Triple H. Okay, 2000 might be a little bit too far away, but 2005. Let's go there.
Wasn't he a thick boy in 05?
Yeah, he was. Let's Google WrestleMania 25.
I think this picture is like 5 years old or something.
Yeah.
I think it was from the match with Taker, from the end of an era. I think that's from that match.
WrestleMania 28, Triple H versus Undertaker, WrestleMania 28. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's they have multiple pictures actually. Oh yeah, that is. Yeah, you are right.
Nice. So predictions for that match, I think, with all these special attraction matches Triple H had the last few years, he won every single one of them. It won't change. I can't speak. I'm
he's
sorry.
lost the last 3 years, but okay.
He won against Sting.
And hasn't won since. So he's due a victory, Ugg.
But didn't he won?
He won against Sting, lost against Roman, lost against Seth, and then lost against Karen and Ronda.
Yeah,
Oh, right,
Batista. It's Batista's last match. Yeah, Triple H is going to win.
And Triple H not retiring.
Liam says HHH in it.
Brother.
That's pretty much all we need to say.
Woo!
I think we're on to the co-main event. I think. But speaking of people Triple H
What about
faced before.
The WWE.
No, oh no, right. I forgot that one. We're on to the main. It's not. But speaking of people, Triple H has faced before Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, the match
the
that lost all
Universal
of its
Championship
steam
match.
because they didn't put really much attention to it.
I wonder why.
Because maybe Brock is going to leave.
Is it maybe one of these people that never shows up?
Well,
Yeah,
he'll be on
Seth.
Raw this Monday, so.
Because
He won the Rumble, yeah.
predict that Brock Lesnar retains.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to give Becky the win, Kofi the win, and Seth the win on the same show. And I think at this point, you've got to take two, sacrifice one. Becky's the main event, and for later on, for certain things they may want to close the show with, she has to win. Kofi at this point, he must win. So that leaves Seth as the coldest in terms of momentum. And
Yeah, I
the
think it could with this. I think either Seth is going to win it and that's it, or Brock wins it and it's
just read
going.
Liam's comment and it's pretty much exactly the same. Another thing I didn't mention because I would have had Seth winning, but Roman is back now, so that's who's beating Brock.
I also think it's a possibility that Brock. They play off this. They always mention Brock as the super athlete, the most accomplished guy in the industry, and maybe he'll be the first guy to hold a WWE and UFC championship at the same time. Because it's a possibility that in August or September, I think he's going to challenge for the UFC heavyweight championship.
Stop. No, we cannot hold it that long.
Lose it at SummerSlam. Maybe win.
Yeah, let's face it. He will be holding the title for another year.
I think he's going to hold the title at least till SummerSlam.
Yeah, he'll drop it to Roman again at SummerSlam.
Yep.
Yay!
Maybe we're all gonna think Roman is beating Lesnar, and bam, Brock retains again because he signed yet another contract extension. And then at WrestleMania 36, Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns again, and bam, Brock wins again because he signed another contract extension, and we will be sitting here like in 50 years.
2020, Heyman's in the ring going, nobody can defeat Brock Lesnar, and then. Woo!
Yeah.
No, mentioning, I don't know what I was about to say, to be honest.
So,
I was about
Liam
to say
said,
something.
so yeah, Brock, and I'm also saying Brock. Connell said Brock.
Yeah, I do too.
This may be slightly unpopular. I think a lot of people may think Seth's winning, but we all seem pretty unanimous about Lesnar.
Yeah, because it's Lesnar.
I want to be wrong. But
Yeah.
Roman's back now. If Roman wasn't back, I'd have said Seth.
If it wasn't for Kofi, it's all Kofi's fault.
Any chance of WrestleMania 9 happening? Brock beats Seth. Gets impromptu match and Big Dog spears his. I don't think it will, but people are getting worried about it.
Yeah, let's please not do this. Please don't. Please not.
And then, woo! So let's move on.
Now, WWE Championship match. Kofi Kingston versus Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, I think we can all agree on that Kofi deserved that.
I genuinely would not be shocked and would not put it past them to have Bryan win.
Of course not.
Like Kofi has to win.
I wouldn't even be surprised if they changed the match on SmackDown. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised.
It is.
Now that you mention it, that's probably what they're gonna do.
Because there is a certain somebody who's out of the Battle Royal that was supposed to originally get this title match.
But oh
Oof.
man, Kurt Hawkins. No, oh man.
I don't
They're probably gonna do it.
think I'll discuss why I think that gentleman is getting up to when we get to him, but I think it's going to stay one-on-one.
I believe.
Who are we
Vince
talking
McMahon
about?
wants this great WrestleMania moment where everybody cheers and yeah, Kofi's winning the title.
If Kofi wins this, I could see it opening the show. Hot crowd, hot opener, big moment at the start of the show.
That could happen.
I know a lot of people would moan about it because W title match going on first, but I actually think if the show's 6 hours long, if you're not main eventing, the best place to go on would be first.
Yeah.
Because the crowd won't be there.
That's what a lot of what I'm surprised about, because we all hear the fans and all see the comments that, "Bah, why did this match start the show and stuff?"
Yeah.
And when you actually look at it,
That's the best, second best spot to go in, apart from the main event.
the two most important spots on a card, it doesn't matter which card, if it's a pay-per-view, a TV, or a live event, the two most important matches are the opener and the main event.
Yeah.
Because the opener sets the tone, kind of sets the tone for the show, and the main event closes it. It's like...
Also, I'd say Kofi has to win because they're starting to bring up the racial thing.
Yeah.
I remember Booker T, Triple H happened, and I can't say that for sure, but they must. Because it's definitely come out at this point. Everyone's getting skeptical about there not being a full black WWE champion. And if they don't give it to Kofi here, a lot of fingers are going to be pointed. I don't think they want that bad PR, especially when they're putting their women on the main event, so Kofi has to win.
I can see them doing one thing. Doesn't matter how, but I can see New Day winning the tag team titles in the opener and Kofi already being out there with them, so they actually save some time. And Kofi doesn't get a singles entrance because he already entered with the New Day. New Day are tag team champions, staying at ringside. Kofi awaits Daniel Bryan in the ring. The following match is the WWE championship match, and then Kofi wins, and we will see New Day holding all the belts. And there you go.
I will get into why I disagree with that, but it's fine. Could be, but I don't think it will.
Yeah,
so predictions.
Yeah, Liam says Kofi. They have gone too far if not having.
Me too. I agree with that. Now, the main event of the evening.
Already?
The match people around the world have been waiting for. Not really, though.
Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey at this point for the Raw Women's Championship.
I think it will be for one or the other.
I think they're going to unify the belts.
I no longer do.
Why not?
It will be you pin Charlotte, you're the SmackDown champion. You pin Ronda, you're the Raw champion. So Ronda or Charlotte can win both. Becky wins the other.
What if Becky pins both of them at the same time?
Then she'd get both the titles, but that's not going to happen. So I think it will be that, and our good pal Rebecca will either pin or submit the Raw Women's Champion with the fake as fuck armbar and become the Raw Women's Champion. Charlotte Flair keeps the SmackDown Women's title, and if you remember earlier on, their two close acquaintances, Sasha Banks and Bayley, kept a hold of their tag team titles, and we get
I forgot about that.
Horsewoman hold all the gold, hug each other to end the show. Women's Revolution closed with the 4 people who started it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That would
sounds
actually
better than
be a
unifying the
great.
titles, because that would make me actually pretty
That
mad.
would be, to be on, to be honest, that would be a great ending to Mania. I would love to see that. It's
Liam says the plan is what Connell said in terms of the title changing thing.
yeah, okay. Yeah, I think it's a good match.
And like, what if Becky pins both? I'm like, in that hypothetical scenario, she gets both belts, but that's not what's going to happen, so it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. No, but I think it's a great. I I I think we've all been skeptic about the build in the beginning, especially around the time with the whole Becky suspension and that sort of stuff. But I think in the end it was a good build. I think it's a good first women's match to main event Mania. My prediction is Becky Lynch pinning Rousey, obviously. Yeah. Not
Yeah,
much else.
I'm also going with Becky Balboa. It's her time. She should win it. And if she doesn't win it, TV is out of the window. But I've stolen that phrase from Liam, who was also predicting Becky.
3 years of being one of Becky's biggest fans should lead me to believe that she never wins anything, never gets anything nice. But I have faith. Plus, a certain someone else in this match who seems to win everything, even when she shouldn't. Cough, cough. The fact that he's even holding a title.
Ooh.
Just like when Sasha was 100% leading Mania 32 with the title, but Swerve, same person, won it then.
Connell, could it be you're a bit pissed about Charlotte being in this match as SmackDown Women's Champion?
Take
Or
out
can
as
you not?
SmackDown Women's. Do you even need to add as SmackDown Women's Champion to that? Okay.
I thought it was a little extra thing there, but
He should be facing, challenging, and losing to still champion Asuka, but here we are.
oof. But yeah, I think so. We all have Becky on this, including Liam.
Yes.
So we haven't been here this long, as long as I expected.
I'm throw out now because I wasn't there for it. Takeover, Adam Cole, Velveteen Dream, War Raiders, Bianca Belair, Walter.
Okay.
Now.
Bianca Belair, that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
So that concludes the.
Towards my last week, but
Yeah.
I think Shayna's
So-
going up, and Io and Kairi will face Sasha and Bailey for the tag titles at the Takeover in June. So Bianca's the only option left.
So, this concludes the WrestleMania predictions for the stream, but there's still a few little news left, which we will come to now.
Because this is still WrestleMania based.
Yeah, I mean, predictions wise. I mean, I said WrestleMania prediction wise.
So.
Yeah, okay. So the first bit of news, Usos and Revival.
So.
I think reports was it like an hour ago came out that matches are now officially planned or something. I didn't read it.
There are strong rumors that have been reported by various news outlets that the Usos are going to take on multiple tag teams, and the Revival will actually be facing Ricochet and Aleister Black. But that's just a rumor, and that's not confirmed.
Let's rewind back to the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. When I said I think the people that have been left out for a reason, and these reports seem to back up my theory. No Revival in there, no Ricochet, no Aleister Black, no Usos, no Rusev, no Shinsuke, no Sheamus, no Cesaro, which would be multiple teams.
No Kurt Hawkins, no Zack Ryder.
Yeah, maybe throw them in the Royal Time match. I just think they've just been overlooked. They probably will still show up, just unannounced on the day, and they'll have like 32 people in there. As for the tag title match, I've floated this around after SmackDown. I think that because they had the bar and Shinsuke and Uso have been attacking New Day recently, Vince will get mad at the Usos for forfeiting the match in the gauntlet and punish them by making them face his handymen in a triple threat tag match for the titles at WrestleMania.
Possibility. That's good.
Hence why the Hardys aren't involved.
Yeah. Nothing else to add there.
Say yeah.
Go
the
hard
reports coming
all day
made me
all
happy
night.
because they really did back up what I thought when I saw the list of participants.
Yep. Next news. John Cena apparently agreed to a mystery match at Mania.
Kurt Angle.
He wants to walk with Elias.
Yeah. I think that's going to be the match as well, but I want it to be a match against Angle still. I think still that's the way to go for Kurt's retirement match, but
I really want it to be against R-Truth, but I don't think it will be.
Truth is not in the unreasoned time more about Orion.
Him and Carmelo will have Alexa. That's where he gets involved.
Yeah.
Man, this card.
Every single person currently under contract that is not injured or is just absent, like Bray Wyatt or Luke Harper, will be on the show.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, there's another gentleman. Oh, you're done with Cena?
Dong.
Ooh,
Yeah, we were.
aber no.
This man here, yes, I see the picture.
It is.
Who I don't think will wrestle. I just think... No, but this contradicts what I said. Because I don't think they'll do the John Cena Elias match. But if The Undertaker was going to win after Elias, I think that would be like the last one and he'd get laid out with a tombstone. So...
Yeah.
Confused.
Maybe at
Didn't
his
think about
state he should just tombstone Kalisto so he doesn't hurt his hips more.
And he should tombstone Kalisto out of the company.
Tombstone Kalisto out of wrestling, please.
Oh, the poor guy. What has he done?
Well, he has been him, and that's the problem.
So yeah, I don't think Taker will have a match. I think he will interrupt Elias, which I'm now thinking would be the last segment of Elias. But I also just said John Cena would, so I'm confused.
Yeah.
Maybe they really will do Cena and Truth, maybe not.
It's a weird one, for sure.
Maybe it's going to be a Kevin Owens show with The Undertaker.
No, not with The Undertaker, with Mark William Calloway.
Yes.
No, with the American Badass.
Ask all the hard-hitting questions, like who pulled you from StarCast?
Bring it to the table with The Undertaker. Okay. I think we can move on.
I think there's one last bit of news. No, one. I think was it one? No, two. Which Kevin Owens also.
Yes. Not in the Battle Royal.
Not on the card anywhere else.
I have a couple of theories for him. One would be just a Kevin Owens show with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
He could maybe interrupt Elias or something like that. Outside shot, 4-way tag match for the SmackDown tag titles, and we get Kevin Owens and his injured pal Sami Zayn added in.
Could be.
Or he just announces he's in the Battle Royal on SmackDown.
That could also happen.
Those are his options. Pick one.
Or he just does a pop-up powerbomb against the apron again for whoever will be there, like Flo Rida or somebody.
Pitbull. So yeah, he'll be there somewhere.
He hasn't done a pop-up powerbomb in a while. I wonder why.
And now Daniel. man who beat WrestleMania is because has he or has he not had his contract lapsed?
No, he has not, because he denied it before these rumors came out, and he has denied it since on Twitter again, getting pretty angry and mad on Twitter. But it's been said numerous times by various news outlets, and then by him backed up at a fan convention. I believe it was at Inside the Ropes, where a fan asked him, and he told he has 2 years left, and he will fulfill these 2 years of his contract, and then we will see what the future is going to hold.
He'll be all in with his brother. If only his brother hadn't recently started a wrestling company.
Yeah, but
that's the reason why I think it's a possibility that he hasn't re-signed, because he says he's still with WWE, and technically, if you're under the 90-day no-compete clause, I think you're still with WWE. And this no-compete clause ends in May.
I don't think he'd be under a no-compete clause because he didn't get released.
But they could still put him under one.
No, not if his contract came up, he didn't re-sign it, just expired. He wouldn't have any no-compete.
Yeah.
Doesn't have any no-compete.
Who knows? I don't know. I don't know what to say about this, actually. It's kind of... I think it's...
I think there is a chance that his contract has run out. He's trying to get people off his back so he can show up and be Cody's opponent in Vegas.
His contract has way before all of this has happened. Even before he was injured, it was clear that his contract will go for 2 more years. So
we'll have to see.
We never know. It's a bit.
Anyways,
I'm usually siding with if these news outlets are reliable, like the Pro Wrestling Sheet is normally. I side with the newspaper, but this time I'm actually side with the guy. He said that so often, and other news sites have reported so often about his contract status. So I'm going with the guy and not with the newspaper here.
We'll certainly have to wait and see.
Yeah, with this situation, it really is just you have to wait and see. With other situations,
WrestleMania regardless because he's injured.
Yeah, he's been seen on the Performance Center. We don't know if but he wasn't at the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, so that's weird. But because is already able to walk, he doesn't need any crutches. That's all he up so far. We don't know if he is able to wrestle, but walking is definitely a possibility because he's also working as a sheriff. But he weirdly didn't appear at the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic finals like he did all these years before, and that was strange. That was actually really strange because still, despite what Cody feels against WWE or what he doesn't feel, we don't really know that. But Goldust and Triple H are still really close because of the relationship Dusty and Triple H had, and
I think you mentioned Cody there. 2 interesting things, so on the latest episode on Road to Double or Nothing, at the very end, Cody was talking to a seamstress that appeared to plan and make his jacket for the event. And she asked him, should we leave out the gold?
Yeah.
Why would she say that? For no reason. Maybe. And also, sorry to interrupt you. Yeah. I think yesterday or 2 days ago, he posted a picture from a plane wearing golden headphones, saying, "Hey, some things you can't do over the phone. You have to do them in person." I think it's It's little hints. It's maybe nothing, but it could be like a slight hint or like a little jab at this whole situation, maybe involving Goldust being or Dustin, which will be. I can't
It
talk
can't be
anymore. I'm
gold just
sorry.
because the trademark, but he will still
Black
perform
Rain.
in gold. No Black Rain. But I believe that's a misleading tease, but I can't really
Yeah.
figure out which indie superstars also gold. It's Okada, but Okada
Maybe
wouldn't
it's
appear.
the winner of 16-karat gold.
Yeah, it's Lucky Kid. Imagine that. No.
Lucky Kid at Double or Nothing. I'd actually love that.
Yeah, but
Just,
who is?
I think some people haven't seen this, but people from Germany, if some are watching, I think the channel is still around. A channel called Kika, and there was a documentary which Dan and I watched together a few weeks ago before the stream, called in German "Ich mache Wrestling." I think it was.
Oh my god, yeah.
And Lucky Kid was in that documentary, just starting to wrestle, and seeing him now is pretty awesome.
It's insane. He just started it to look thick for the ladies, and now he's one of the biggest stars in Germany and Europe.
He still isn't really thick or muscular, but he's probably getting ladies. But yeah,
he's engaged these days too.
Is he?
Yes, he is.
Oh shit. So yeah, I think we gone a bit off topic here. That's all we.
I had the nerve to bring up 16-karat gold around Dan. I'm sorry.
No, yeah. But I think we're actually done at this point. I honestly expected to go on longer, but
oh man, I just figured out who the opponent of Cody might be. The Golden Length, Kota Ibushi.
Could be, but no, yeah, I think we're done. I expected this to be longer, but a short 1 hour and 15-minute stream, with all the technical difficulties.
Almost before. Like I could have done takeover. We could have done takeover on this call as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, blame Liam.
Blame Liam. Yeah.
Blame Liam for not being here.
Yeah.
I think it's at Liam Wynyard, or however you pronounce his name. I have no idea.
Liam the Shebang on Twitter.
At Liam Shebang on Twitter.
Breaking news, everybody. Kushida has been seen at the WWE Performance Center.
The worst kept secret of all time.
Not the best kept secret.
Is it our pal Buddy Murphy?
Yeah. No, but I think that it is that it. I can't talk. I'm sorry. This is it for the stream this week. Dan is getting really close to the camera. This is creepy. I will end the stream now.